Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thomas' shocking twist returns with huge news. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Matthew Atkinson will be back on screen as Thomas Forrester soon, so it's time to talk about the details of his return. B&B suckers can anticipate to see Thomas again starting Friday, June 21st, so it looks like the show's gearing up for quite the thriller. That's because Thomas will deliver updates on some huge news when he pops back over. Thomas has been relating with Douglas Forrester, Henry Joseph Samary, in Paris, but there's a good chance he's made time for some new love in his life. In a new interview with SOD, Matthew Atkinson offered some hints about what's ahead for Thomas. It turns out Thomas is about to stun all his family and musketeers thanks to a major disclosure. Thomas has had one particular veritably large change in his life since he left City, Atkinson said. And when he comes back, it's commodity that shocks everyone. Of course, the logical explanation then's that Thomas met someone special and fell in love while he was down. It's presumably just a matter of how important of a commitment Thomas has made to his new commanding lady. Will Thomas reveal that he has a fiancée or maybe a woman? It's easy to imagine Thomas having a new woman on his arm when he returns, so he might advertise that they re-engaged or indeed married. Hope Logan wasn't willing to accept Thomas' offer, so perhaps he's formally set up someone additional willing to take that marriage vault with him. This is the kind of thing that could spark some mixed passions, especially from Steffi Forrester and Ridge Forrester. Although Ridge and Steffi wanted Thomas to find happiness, they might have some enterprises about Thomas jumping into a new engagement or marriage so presto. There are always golden digger fears when a handsome and fat Forrester is involved, so that's important to keep in mind. As for Hope, she might feel a hint of covetousness over the new lady who's won Thomas' heart, so that could push her indeed near to John Finnegan. Whatever the case, our B&B prognostications point to Thomas' disclosure bringing some surprised responses and a whole lot of drama. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Matthew Atkinson's return will come with some curveballs and chaos, so stay tuned. Can Thomas cure Hope's urges? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that only Thomas Forrester could cure Hope Logan's urges. She visualized about John Finnegan and his healing hands. The Friday fake-outs came to an end. On the Friday, June 14th occasion, Hope awoke from another dream about Steffi Forrester's hubby. She wondered why she was allowing about him so much. Hope is getting hot and bothered by a taken man because he's everything she wants in a mate. But does she still want Thomas? Keep on reading to learn further. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, could Thomas Forrester save Hope Logan? According to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Thomas Forrester could be the bone who saves Hope Logan from her fantasies. She hasn't shown signs of missing him. She only said that he sounded cold during their phone exchanges. B&B spoilers, can Thomas cure Hope's urges? The former couple worked out co-parenting arrangements involving Douglas Forrester. Thomas is said to make a return by mid-June. The CBS Day Cleaner has yet to mention him. The exercise for the week of June 17, 21 doesn't suggest that Thomas is back at Forrester Creations. Rather, there will be another shakeup with Brooke Logan being granted a new head part. Steffi tries to stop it from passing. She's been trying to control everything in her life, indeed her marriage. She told Finn not to spend so important time with Hope. She doesn't want Hope to impact him to have a relationship with his natural mama Sheila Carter. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggested that Hope and Finn will get near. Finn went behind his woman's back by still speaking with Hope. Meanwhile, she continues to have violent passions for him. Thomas could be the bone who can quench those passions. B&B spoilers, new love triangle? This suggests an entirely new love triangle in the timber. B&B observers wonder if Thomas could be the one to save Hope from her solicitations. Matthew Atkinson's return date is unclear at the time of this jotting. It was preliminarily bruited that he'd return by the middle of June. Hope confessed to Finn that she wasn't in love with Thomas. Her mind is consumed with studies of an amorous affair with Finn. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest health problems for Hope. Her habitual headaches could be a symptom of a brain excrescence. This could explain why she ditched Liam Spencer for Thomas. It could also explain why she's suddenly obsessed with Finn. What are your studies? Sound off below in the comments section. Thomas Monte Carlo rescue, Hope's victory and Steffi's public downfall? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that there will be some Monte Carlo scenes coming up. Tom Arnold has been cast as an airman and is seen in prints with Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, is supposed to return before the end of the month. So, could there be a big fashion showdown in Monte Carlo, and will Thomas make a surprise appearance and deliverance attempt? Keep reading and let's presume and what could be in the CBS cleaner pieces. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Tom Arnold's cleaner gig. B&B spoilers reveal that Tom Arnold has been cast as an airman on the cleaner. Arnold will appear with Steffi during the Monte Carlo plot. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Thomas Monte Carlo rescue, Hope's victory and Steffi's public downfall? Supposedly, there's some kind of issue with Steffi's passport. With Arnold appearing, suckers can be assured there will be some uproarious moments during Steffi's passport complication. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Monte Carlo showdown with the cast headed to Monte Carlo again. There's likely going to be some kind of fashion competition or fashion line showstoppers. In the history, there have been fashion conflicts on transnational props, including Monte Carlo. So, we anticipate commodity analogous to take place this time as well. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffi Forrester Finnegan's clothing. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffi wanted to axe Hope's fashion line. While the figures haven't been good, Hope reasons that the line always bounces back. Steffi still isn't induced. Steffi's decision was blocked by Ridge Forrester. Still, if Hope's figures don't come over soon, also she could lose her fashion line for good. In Monte Carlo, Hope will need to put her stylish dress forward. Hope might face some complications, which will presumably have Steffi flaunting that this is the end of the Logans at Forrester Creations. There could be an unanticipated last nanosecond save, however. Indeed, though Thomas hasn't been around, he probably has heard about some effects that are going on behind unrestricted doors. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Thomas Forrester's deliverance? Despite Thomas' heart being broken, he has always been a huge religionist in Hope for the future. Thomas understood Hope's vision for the fashion line better than any other developer. So, could Thomas realize that Hope's fashion line is in trouble at the Monte Carlo event? Will Thomas swoop in to save Hope and HFTF? Could it also mean Steffi's veritably public downfall? What does the unborn hold for Ridge, Steffi, Hope, and Thomas? Do you suppose Thomas will return during the Monte Carlo plot? Will Thomas save Hope and her fashion line? Hope Logan is using Finn as an answer, well, if not her heart, also at least her body. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. In a new interview with Soap Opera Digest, actress Annika Noel, who play Hope on the hit CBS Cleaner, says that there might be a good reason why Hope is acting the way that she's towards Finn. That's because she's maybe using him as an answer. The actress put it this way to the publication, I still do and suppose she's inescapably reused her grief over the loss of Thomas and Douglas. This is surely her acting out, I suppose, in some ways, and it's surely told by that. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that Hope is going to take Beth to the sanitarium over a fever when she can't reach her pediatrician. But luckily, it's Finn who comes to the deliverance. The bold and the beautiful spoiler, what's next for Hope and Finn? Annika trials, her fever starts to spike and Hope gets upset, so she textbooks Finn, just for advice, like, should I bring her to critical care? What do you suppose?